Hello, and welcome to English Shadow Talks. Here, you can learn English naturally, with small talks, a clear voice, and simple practice. Today, we will talk about motivation in learning English. Motivation means the reason why you want to learn and why you keep going, even when it feels difficult. Without motivation, many learners stop. But with motivation, you can continue and make progress every day. The easiest way to keep your motivation is to learn English in a natural and relaxed way. And here on this channel, we will do exactly that. You don't need heavy books or boring lessons. You just need to listen, repeat, and practice with me. My name is Luis, and I will be your companion on this journey. I will speak slowly and clearly, using simple words so you can follow easily. Every video will be like a small talk, easy to understand and easy to practice. Step by step, your English will improve and you will feel more confident every day. Now, let's talk about motivation when we're learning English. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. You cannot reach the top in one jump. You must take it step by step with patience and energy. On this journey, skills, methods, and materials are important, but they are not enough. The most important thing is motivation. Motivation is the power that keeps you moving forward. With motivation, you can continue even when it is difficult. Without motivation, even the best method will not help because you will give up before you see results. That is why motivation is not something extra or optional. It is the foundation for success. Common mistakes that kill motivation. Have you ever started learning English with a lot of excitement? You bought some books, downloaded many apps, maybe even joined a class. But after a few weeks, everything started to slow down. You felt bored, you felt it was too hard, and finally, you stopped in the middle. If this happened to you, you are not alone. This is the situation for many English learners. Many learners start with big energy, but then they lose motivation. Why does this happen? Often, it is because of some common mistakes. Mistake 1. Too much pressure at the beginning. When people start learning English, they often want to be perfect too fast. They make strict rules for themselves, like, I must study 5 hours every day, or I must learn 500 words in 1 week. This creates a lot of pressure. Learning becomes heavy, not enjoyable. After a short time, they feel tired and lose energy. Remember, learning a language is not a race. It is like a natural process, step by step, every day. Mistake 2. Learning because of outside pressure. Some people study English only because their friends are learning, or because their parents and teachers tell them to do it. This kind of motivation does not come from inside. It is like a short fire, it burns fast, but it also dies quickly. If you do not have a personal reason to learn, it is easy to stop. Mistake 3. Using the wrong method. Many learners spend too much time on grammar rules and vocabulary lists. They study page after page, word after word. This way feels heavy and unnatural. The brain becomes full, but does not know how to use the knowledge in real life. You may memorize many words today, but forget them tomorrow, because you never use them in a natural context. This makes you feel stuck, with no progress. And when you do not see results, you lose motivation. But don't worry. To avoid these mistakes, and to keep your motivation alive, you need the right habits. With small steps every day, you can feel progress, you can feel hope, and you can feel joy again. Now, let me show you some simple and powerful ways to stay motivated and grow with English day by day. Practice every day in small steps. Many learners think they must study for hours to improve. But this is not true. Even 5 minutes a day is better than nothing. The secret is not big study time, but regular practice. It is better to study a little every day than to study a lot once a week. Why? Because when you touch English daily, your brain stays active. English becomes normal, not strange. Just like exercise, walking a little every day makes you strong. But running once a month does not help much. Break your learning into small parts. 20-30 minutes is enough. You can listen in the morning, read something short in the afternoon, and shadow in the evening. Each step is short, but together, they build big progress. Don't wait for the perfect time. That moment may never come. Use the time you already have on the bus, walking, cooking, or even in the shower. These small moments add up. Enjoy the journey, not the race. Learning English is not a race. You don't need to be fast. You only need to keep moving. Go at your own speed. Maybe you learn one word today, maybe 2 sentences tomorrow. That is fine. Every step is progress. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Even native speakers make mistakes. The important thing is not to avoid mistakes, but to learn from them. Enjoy the process. Celebrate the small steps. Make learning fun. If learning feels boring, motivation will go away. But if learning feels fun, motivation will stay. The secret is to connect English with things you enjoy. Do you like music? Listen to songs and sing along. Do you like movies? Watch with English subtitles. Do you like sports? Read short articles about your team in English. When you combine English with your hobbies, it stops feeling like study. It becomes part of your life. Remember, a happy brain learns faster. Remember your reason. Why are you learning English? This is your strongest fuel. Maybe for a job, for travel, for study, or simply because you enjoy it. Whatever your reason, keep it clear. Write it down. Put it where you can see it. On hard days, look at it again. Your why will give you power to continue. Be kind to yourself. Negative self-talk kills motivation. Many learners say, "I am bad at English. I will never improve." Be gentle with yourself. Say instead, "I am learning step by step. I am better than yesterday. I will improve if I continue." Be your best friend, not your enemy. Celebrate small wins. Progress is often small, but small wins matter. Maybe you understood one sentence today. Maybe you learned one new word. Maybe you spoke one line. Celebrate it. Write down your wins. Look back after 1 week, you will feel proud. Find community and partners. Learning alone can feel lonely. Motivation is stronger when you learn with others. Join an online group. Find a partner. Follow YouTube channels. When you see other learners, you feel connected. Together is easier than alone. The meaning and role of English. Learning English is not only about school study. It is more than grammar, more than word lists, more than tests. English is like a key that can open doors to new chances and new friendships. With English, you can talk to people from all over the world. You become part of a global community. English can bring better jobs, more freedom, and new knowledge. It can take you to study abroad, travel with confidence, or enjoy books and movies in their original language. But remember, learning English is not a short race. It is a long journey, and motivation is the fuel that helps you walk this road. You don't need to be perfect in one day. What you need is patience and small daily effort. Final message. Remember these truths. You don't need to study too much in one day. A little every day is enough. You don't need to run after others. Just be better than yesterday. You don't need pressure. Let English become part of your daily life. When you do this, English will not feel like a burden. It will feel like an adventure. One day you will look back and say, "Wow, I can speak English more confidently than ever before." I am proud of you for being here, for listening, for practicing, and for choosing to continue. That already makes you strong. Here on English Shadow Talks, every podcast is made for you. I speak slowly with simple words, and I repeat important phrases. This helps you shadow and practice easily, even as a beginner. So keep going, keep practicing, and remember, you are not alone. I, Louise, will be here with you step by step, day by day. If you enjoyed this talk, please like, share, and subscribe to English Shadow Talks. Together, we will make English learning natural, simple, and powerful. Your journey has already started, and I believe in you.